Oh, Your Dating Life was nothing, but it was not a dating life. It was a Hallmark movie, but it was all the bad parts.
Hot take, I cannot stand nicknames.
Really?
In dating. Yeah.
Get fucked.
You just first name them? Why are you slave naming people like that? That's not cool.
What the fuck?
I'm not first naming them.
No wonder you can't find love.
There's a lot of reasons for that.
Well, we know, but I'm making jokes here. Because if Kyle's not here to help me bash you, I gotta put in some extra work.
I've already talked to a therapist and it doesn't work.
Listen, you in therapy is not the ordeal we need to go down in this podcast.
No, I just talked to Campbell. He is a therapist.
Wait, is he the one that does the certain voice on Marvel Rivals?
Yes.
All right, cool. Campbell, when you see this, the next time you have a therapy session with Liam, I need you to do that specific voice. And I'm not going to say it on this.
No, fuck the Deku voice.
Damn it, you gave it away.
Nope.
Fuck.
No,
do the Deku voice. I need you to do it, and I need you to post it online. I want that embarrassment.
I hate that voice so much.
I love it. It's hilarious.
But the thing is, he will never, be a therapist for his friends because he's like, this shit's already draining. When I'm playing games or hanging out with you guys, I am going no brain mode.
Man straight up tries to seduce me with a Deku voice.
That's why he does the fucking Deku voice. I hate it so much because he does it, Kyle does it, and now fucking Nate does it.
I don't even know if I could do it.
I don't think you have the range for it.
My voice is too deep for that.
Exactly. That's how I am. That's why I can't.
I might be able to do Bakugo.
Dude, the only high voice I can do is Stitch, and that is it.
Hi.
Hamilton's family, and go fuck yourself, Chess.
Okay.
Yep. Well, apparently Ohana now means go off to college and give your kid to state.
Right.
No, for real.
Right.
No, dude, that pissed me off so much.
At least How to Train Your Dragons is good.
That will always be good. That'll always be good.
I'm
like my
If they ruin that, if they woke
No, they didn't. They didn't at all.
I swear to God, if they ever do, though.
They did what Disney couldn't do. They took the story that everyone loves and made and kept it the exact fucking same.
DreamWorks has always been better.
Live, yes. Yeah. Except for Treasure Planet. Treasure Planet for Disney is top tier.
Oh, okay, yeah. Because you know what I'm still mad about to this day? If you go on Wikipedia, you can find the plot and storyline for Treasure Planet 2. And it is God tier.
I know.
They should have done it. It would have been great. I could have seen my boy go to college.
Because it flopped so much, that's why they got away. Yeah, it
flopped.
When it initially came out, it flopped.
They've made enough money over the years now. They can make the second.
If it's not initial gross, they're not going to get the people back to it.
Yeah. No, plus Disney stopped with it. That was the last movie they did 2D animation for, the old sketch and that stuff. That was the last one, and they
left a legacy, I feel like.
Oh my God.
All right, make it 3D. I mean, I'm sorry, but
you don't want them to do that.
I
I
want them to go through with something. Okay, so the reason I say they could possibly do this one in 3D is solely for the fact that it's based on him going to an academy. So the makeup thing, they've already done with Star Wars, multiple different TV shows and movies. So it would be a lot easier for them not to mess up this sequel. They could definitely, obviously, a sequel is never going to be as good as the first.
Yeah.
But if they redid this one, it'd be a lot easier because the plot and the storyline for this one is definitely easier to go through.
Atlantis 2.
That's
Great
not,
sequel.
There's no way in hell they top fucking the 2D animation for that. I'm sorry.
No, I'm saying Atlantis 2 is a good sequel.
Oh, yes. Yes. But if they ever try to go down that road, if they fuck that shit up, Disney's done.
Disney's already done.
No. I mean, Disney Plus through the shitter. If they fuck with Atlantis, they're dead.
Disney Plus will never go through the shitter. One, because Disney's backed up by so much, where they can lose profit on that because they make so much money on all the merchandising.
They have a deal with Hulu.
With
they're
ESPN
still
Plus.
sustained.
I mean, it's the same why Amazon, they can take the negative for Twitch because they make so much money everything else.
Exactly.
If you're big enough as a company, you can do these things and not see a profit.
That's the unfortunate part.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because it's all monopolized.
Oh my God, yeah.
But
No, monopolies are supposed to be illegal in America.
I mean, the government has stopped a few monopolies, Bass Pro Shop, for instance. They bought Cabela's, and they're about to buy, was it Gainer Mountain or Sportsman Outdoors?
Sportsman Warehouse.
Yeah, and government was like, no, because you'll be the only one.
Yeah.
So he bought majority share in that company too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like there's some companies that are good with like I would rather have some companies monopolizing it because
There's only one company I know that works well.
They have the infrastructure to keep it healthy.
Yeah, and keep it good and not
Yeah.
like drop the quality because
Right.
they're
U.S.
like
Post Office.
That's a whole can of worms.
Oh, it is, but it's also one of the first legal monopolies that has ever been in America.
Yeah.
And it's the only one that has sustainably worked because everybody needs mail.
Yeah, and they keep petitioning to have it closed and shut down, but
That's a hard can of worms.
it would be. It absolutely would be because that puts a lot more pressure on UPS and FedEx.
and DHL.
Oh my god.
Because like DHL was over in Europe, and I finally started seeing like DHL vans like
Yeah.
over here for the
Yeah.
longest time, along with like private couriers. Because one of my old coaches, he ran a landscaping company, sold that for millions, then started a courier company, and then sold that for
Say that
millions.
again?
Courier.
No.
Courier.
Yeah, there it is.
Moose Camel. You know why? They both got toes.
Never heard that before.
They better go on the back of the Sausage Girl t-shirt.
That'd be a whole T-shirt by
Camel
itself.
toe.
Camel
I feel like you could put that on a shirt, something with it.
So I've wanted to do like shirts for like weird shit.
Yeah,
where
you could
like
do a Moose Camel shirt.
I could probably work on it because I know from Bryce's episode I was gonna do. We were talking about like Tennessee prostitutes, and you get the Rocky Top gum jobs from there. So,
Yummy. Gummy schmal. He would be the one, though.
I actually brought it up
No comment.
because like Seth visited. And I'm like, oh, y'all had fun. You could get like
Lord.
that Tennessee prostitute, and like the teeth are already gone. So
They didn't even go
afterwards,
buy a
So
prostitute. They had each
fun.
other.
So fun. Let's all get cooties.
Hey, sharing is caring.
That's the type of coochies that never goes away.
Okay, right. That shit stays with you for life.
Or at least 2 times a year. Herpes, it comes back twice a year.
Do you? I'm not. You know what? I'm done.
I go in rabbit holes. You can ask me
We're
whatever
not,
question.
we're not
we're
going down
gonna-
this rabbit hole.
We're gonna go another direction. God. Liam, how's the dating life going?
Shitty.
Great. I'm glad we're on track.
Chase, how's the dating life going?
Decent, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You doing all right? Good.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Consider-
Tell me more. My fear is still kicking.
I mean, if y'all really want to go down this rabbit hole with
Yeah,
me,
let's do it.
because we know, well, both of you. Actually, yeah, no. For once in this podcast, yeah, both people would understand my dating life. Because you did not really understand my dating life in high school, but Addie understood my dating life in high school.
I didn't understand my own dating life.
Oh, your dating life was nothing but it was not a dating life. It was a
Was it?
Hallmark movie, but it was all the bad parts.
No, it was more Eldritch horror.
No,
She
it was
wasn't a
Hallmark.
cult. She wasn't a cult.
No. I'm going towards a different girl. But
Oh,
yeah,
A.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so, well, I told you I moved down to Beaufort.
Yep.
I was dating someone at the time, but we already talked about this on the podcast, so everybody, the viewers, will know. Well, a week into moving there, we break up mutually
Okay.
because I have finished college. I'm starting a job. I just moved
Lots
down
going
there.
on, yeah.
She's still going through college.
Okay. Yeah.
So we had just gotten to the point because we had been in long distance, I think, for like 6-7 months.
Yeah, that's
where,
tough.
Yeah, and then on top of that, being on 2 different areas of life, we just mutually broke up.
Right.
Still loved each other. The relationship itself,
That's
no more
smart,
love.
yeah.
Tried a couple dates. Never a bad one, but just never something that I could see myself being in long term,
Yeah,
going towards
yeah.
marriage, things like that.
Yeah.
I was like,
You were intentional about it.
yeah, like I straight up looked at him. I was like, listen, if you tell me this is how I've always been, and I feel like this has been very odd, especially from like when I was a young age, was if you tell me what you want, whether it's sex, dating, or going towards marriage, that is what you will get from me.
Yeah.
If you tell me you want a fuck buddy, I probably will just tell you, okay, you need to go find somebody else.
Right.
Now, if you're telling me you want to go towards short-term dating and possibly long-term, I'll explore it with you. But in the first month, if I don't see any progress, we're
Right.
going to call that shit off.
Right. Yeah.
Now, if you tell me you want to go long-term, I better start seeing some potential right away.
Right.
Like, I hate to say it like that
Yeah.
because, like, I will put everything right in front of you. If you do not like the way that I am after a month,
Yeah.
then I am obviously not the
Not
one
the
for you.
perfect. Yeah.
So, recently, and this one's a little weird for me, I met a girl at the gym I go to.
Okay.
And we have always been kind of like, like we talk, like, like chill talk,
Yeah.
nothing crazy, just two adults talking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You made a friend.
Chase would ask like how much he weighs. She would tell him. Then he would immediately go over to hit thrust machine and put it to
No, actually, weirdly enough, there's an interaction like this, but I did not approach her on this one. But basically, and I'll tell that one first, I guess. Basically, I'm doing back, and like she calls me over, and we're talking about like something to do with gym apparel, and because I had told her that I was looking for like new gym apparel because like all my stuff isn't fitting anymore.
Right.
And so she shows me like some stuff, and I literally instantly end up ordering like a pump cover shirt that I fucking love.
Okay.
And she's like, "Oh, what are you about to hit?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm about to do rows." And she's like, "Oh, cool. What are you gonna do?" And I was like, "I don't know. What do you want? What do you think I should do?" She told me 160. I'm like, "All right, cool." So I go over and I rep it for 10 because 160 is literally like my second set.
Mm-hmm.
My dumbass says, "Fuck it. Why not go up higher?" So my third set I do 190. Did not expect it, but I actually repped it. It was a hard-fought battle, but I definitely repped it. The next day I come in, and she gives me her Instagram, unprovoked.
All right.
Valid.
So like, I obviously, like, my foot's not in the door, but I'm standing in front of the door.
Sure. Yeah.
And
You've been invited to the door.
Yeah, I've been.
You got
right
invited
there.
to the
You're
house.
standing outside with a boombox.
Not the boombox.
Not the rain.
No.
Outside the gym, boombox.
Oh dear God.
But it's just David Goggins quotes.
No, I'm playing Planet Fitness songs.
You know, so you can make your you can submit songs for there.
Yes, and I have submitted some audacious shit. I have submitted Rob Zombie over 30 times.
You should do Horsecock by Coyote Pepper.
Nope. Spin Your Block.
I don't think I've heard that one.
It's a play on another song, but I'm not gonna play it for.
We're going down rabbit holes here.
Right. But basically,
So you like her? Things are going well.
she is a woman that I definitely could see myself. I see that she is a woman that is a potential.
That's good.
Solely for the way that, one, she holds herself, two, similarities in like things that like were there.
Yeah.
So like right now it's kind of like she's both looking and not looking, and so am I.
Right.
Which,
in an exploratory kind of phase. Yeah.
So it's like casual, maybe flirtation, or maybe just casual conversation.
Right.
So the route that it's going, if it keeps going, could be good.
That's good. That's so positive. You know, that's kind of like the big thing that me and my boyfriend really connected on in the beginning. Like the biggest pinpoint in my profile was I was looking for somebody who was willing to wait.
Mm-hmm.
Because I've had my days. I realized that you are literally sexually compatible with billions of people on this earth. It's not that hard. It's the world's simplest puzzle. Anybody can do it. Anybody can do it.
Anybody can have sex. It just takes something to be good at it.
Right. But also, when you find the right person, whether you're good at it or not, it should be more exciting.
Oh, yeah.
It should be more fun and more intimate and more romantic. So my boyfriend and I decided when the first 2 days that we started talking, we were like, we're not going to look at each other in that light whatsoever. And it has been the healthiest relationship I have ever had, because I don't ever think about like, oh my God, what's he think of me if I like wear this bathing suit, or if I wear this dress, or if I like look this way, if I roll out of bed in a baggiest sweatshirts and t-shirt that I own, like what's he gonna think of me? I don't think that way anymore. I also don't think if I go paralyzed from the neck down tomorrow, then what? That's how I had to start dating, is like if I go paralyzed from the neck down, and this is our 5th date, and things are going really well, then what?
So this is what girls think about on the 5th
No,
date.
you know what?
I never get that far.
Do you know what this reminds me of?
You have to start that. On day 1, you have to start it with that.
This
and it sounds
reminds me
crazy
of
to have a first date
what
like
if I
that,
was a
but
worm?
it's kind of, but not really, because it takes it to a more realistic point.
It does.
I mean, if you're
What
on
if I was a vegetable?
Yeah, if
Yeah.
I become a vegetable and I can't satisfy you and you'll never be able to satisfy me, then what? Is it sexual satisfaction that you're looking for, or is it a true connection.
Robot dirty talk would be so interesting.
Ugh. That's like, you hear these people talking about marrying
baby,
AI?
harder.
You know that guy? The keyboard, the literal, like, the keyboard button just stuck. Harder.
It's
harder.
just Stephen Hawking
I was
on
about to
Epstein's
say,
Island.
Stephen Hawking glitched out.
Dude,
He
that
spilled some water on
like
his keyboard.
I've been able to do that. It's weird. I
There's
figure out how to like pull my Adam's apple back, but like if I do that for so long, it hurts my throat. Because I tried
There's
voice acting and that shit.
Well, there's a guy on TikTok. He's like completely paralyzed, but he has like this huge monitor.
Yeah, I saw that.
around,
Yes, I
and he
love this guy.
Constantly is bashing his mom.
mother.
He's like,
yeah.
Mom,
you beat me. Mom, why are you beating me?
she gives me drugs to keep me a vegetable. And I'm just like,
He's in the middle of Buc-ee's.
I would.
motherfucker is paralyzed completely and still a menace to his own mother.
Oh,
He
dude.
like shuts him up
No.
all the time.
Like,
Mute.
like I'm gonna be honest. The like handicapped comedians are so fucking funny. There's
Some of the
Yeah,
best.
There's
the guy
one-
with Tourette's.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's one of them at Wit's End, and like he has a wheelchair and everything, and it was so funny because when he was going out for open mic night, he would roll up,
Yeah.
and then he would just bump himself against the stairs, and then look at the owner and just be like, "Well, this is not handicap accessible. Two
Yeah.
of you guys pick me up."
ADA for what, right?
You hired me to just be embarrassing?
Yeah.
But
I love
watch me
handicapped
suffer.
comedians.
dude, Wit's End is such a good club to go to. I was there. Yeah, I was there Thursday because Troy Bond came into town, so I finally watched him, and like I was.
Oh, do you have a little crush now?
He's fucking funny as shit. Which like I've watched him for a while because he's funny. He does roasts and shit like that, the crowd work and that stuff.
I mean, if you want to roast, I mean, all you gotta do is call me and Kyle.
Yeah, no, I'm good. I don't feel like
Crying at night?
starting a shotgun.
Listen, you could be the next Kurt Cobain. All I'm saying is,
I mean, I've dated crazier women, but
that is fair, and that's hard to do.
That's a shot at Courtney Love, my guy.
no, she shot at Cobain.
I think it was already a cheap shot. It was friendly fire.
Jesus. All right.
I hate her and I hate what's that dumb bitch from the Beatles?
I
Yoko.
thought you said from.
Yoko.
Yoko,
Fuck.
oh no.
Fuck Yoko.
You know who I hate?
Who?
Whoopi fucking Goldberg.
Oh, everyone does.
Dude, y'all.
No, she's
You
dumb.
ever sat and listened to fucking Whoopi
No.
Goldberg?
No.
No, nobody wants
She
to.
used to be good in the 2000s in the movies, but the moment they put a camera and like
Exactly.
5 other women, she's annoying as shit.
Why listen to Whoopi Goldberg when I can listen to Medea?
I mean,
Isn't
You don't-
Medea, dude?
you'd rather listen to a man, wouldn't you?
No. No, because we don't discriminate. That was a woman. Medea's a woman. A true-blooded woman.
Aw,
Compared- not
Chase
Courtney,
wasn't
but-
an ally.
Tyler
She's more
Perry's-
woman than any man deserves.
Chase's twin spirit.
Doesn't
No.
it surprise
Actually, in terms of pettiness and roasting,
No.
yes, that
No.
is my twin flame.
No, do you know what twin spirit is?
No,
It is a
because I don't go on the internet that much.
So it's a sexuality that started from Native American culture that they believe there are two
sounds
I
like
spirits.
bullshit.
swear to God, if you go down this road again,
Sounds like bullshit.
I will
No.
scalp you.
You twin spirit. No, but that's an actual thing that's in LGBT whatever.
You got a lower words to say with an open lit flame near me.
Okay.
Jesus. If you burn the house down, I'm going home.
Okay, you were never here. I thought she was gonna like slowly.
It's such a nice like you're aiming it towards him.
I'm just rotating it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Like I'm a sucker for the wooden wick flames. Like
now an accessory.
I'm the person that if I'm going through the mall and see like Bath and Body Works or the candle wow, I'll go smell it. Because I love candles and shit like that.
They just released a new smell that's tomato.
Nope.
I beg your finest pardon.
You know,
Nope.
it sounds so bizarre, but it actually, y'all ever like grabbed a tomato vine and smelled your
Family
hand?
used to grow them, so yeah.
So you smell your hand afterwards?
Yeah,
You
it
just
smells.
smell of it.
Smells like.
It smells like heaven. It smells like fucking
Smells like
heaven.
smells like a fruit.
I don't
Smells
know.
like a fruit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of you audience people are gonna tell me I'm wrong, and I promise you right now, you are the one who is.
I mean, vegetables are not a real thing.
Oh, really?
I don't know.
Explain Stephen Hawking.
I was just about to say, I don't know. I've seen some vegetables. in
Yeah,
my
you
day.
weren't ready for that one, were
Yeah,
you?
he had a Windows update.
Oh, is it Windows 11?
Yeah, that's what killed him.
Internet Explorer finally got what it needed and ditched out.
Someone remote
Fucker had
access.
Firefox.
No, he had Yahoo Mail.
Damn.
Customers will tell me they have a Yahoo email, and I'm like, no,
I
you
judge
don't.
them. I judge
No, you
people.
don't.
Listen, I have a Yahoo email. What I love to hear is Hotmail and AOL.
Nope.
AOL
Bro,
is
if a
Okay,
customer tells
we
me
get
they
it,
have
Addie. You like
AOL,
older
they are not
guys.
checking for that receipt. If
Addie?
we send our receipts to their email, there is no way some of those
See, if
customers
we get
are
an
checking that.
if we get an older client in and they have an AOL email, you know they got over an 800 credit score.
Facts.
That is
Okay,
so
valid.
true.
Facts. That is
Tell me that is a lie right now.
because
that
that's what
or
we
a
say about
LinkedIn
them having a
profile.
credit card.
Yeah.
Because so many of our customers will want to use a debit card, but if they tell us, like, if I see, like, AOL, Hotmail, or there's one other one,
Outlook.
Yep. If I see those three, and then I ask you to, just see your card because we have to verify the name on the credit card or debit card. If I see that shit, and you tell me, oh, those three, I'm willing to bet you're about to pull out some fucking credit card.
Yeah,
It's gonna
y'all
be like
got
American
money.
Express, Discover,
You
something.
want some more, Addie?
No, I'm good. Thank
I
you.
kid you not. There was one dude. The craziest shit I ever saw was this dude came in. He looked like a homeless person, right? But he had a reservation. He did. License, everything. I mean, this man had tattered clothing, smelled like a dumpster. This motherfucker pulls out a black platinum fucking card.
Sir, where did you get that?
It is metal. He puts it down and it does a ting.
Clink.
I'm like,
He's a
sir,
guru.
would you like the finest car on the lot?
He's a guru.
Yeah.
Like, because like we
You
have.
get them travel points, baby.
Because, like, sometimes, I kid you not, and this is awful, but sometimes managers will, like, they'll because we have somebody, like, handles the keys.
Yeah.
So, like, there's the ticket writer, there's the person who's Dash. So, Dash will tell you, like, certain cars at some point. Or if we're just that busy, you just grab whatever there is.
Right.
But
Yeah.
if you got the chance to grab something and you can tell based on, like, their rate or something like
Right.
that, manager will hand you either a shit car or a great
A
car.
really nice one,
And
yeah.
when you see that metal fucking credit card fucking ting on the fucking
Yeah.
table, nah, that motherfucker's getting probably one of the nicer cars.
Yeah.
So that's why I got Camry.
Yeah, no, you're shit. Actually, I'm
I
gonna
have the
you
Cam-
got off lucky. The Camry is way better. They could have
Camry's
given
a
you
great car. Don't
They- I was
complain
gonna
about
say,
the
they-
Camry.
No,
Camry
I
garage.
loved it.
I
No,
was gonna
I
say-
loved the Camry so much.
Yeah,
Where
it's
like
fucking
I was
nice.
driving to hang out with Campbell, and I was like, this thing is.
I
like,
love that adaptive cruise control on the
It's
Camry.
so
It's
good.
the best.
Dude, from going and driving my like Santa Fe Sport to that, I was like, I want
It's
a
such
car
an
like
upgrade.
this.
There's
And
only
then-
one thing I like about the Santa Fe's, and it's the turn signal that shows you the back cam for your blind spot.
See,
Yeah.
I've got that for my Honda. I've
See,
got
I
that
think
for
that's a
Pilot.
thing that they should just have on any vehicle.
I completely-
See,
because it
I
makes
will
it
say
straight.
though, there's a reason Honda discontinued it in 2018. They stopped putting it on their cars because it becomes more of a safety hazard. Because with a camera like that, the only way to program it is at any speed. You can't keep it at parking lot speeds like a backup camera or a 360 camera. With a lane keep assist camera, you can pull it up at any speed. So Alyssa loves to drive with it on all the time. And I see her driving like this, watching the screen instead of the road. I'm like, you're fine. You are centered in the lane. You're far enough from the white line. You're okay. But like, I mean, I do it sometimes just to see if I'm like being followed or something, but I think it's more of a safety hazard than it is a feature.
Yeah,
I love it though. I think it's great, but
the only thing that I
My
hate,
customers, I feel like it's a great feature.
it's needed
Yeah.
for people who are renting cars. Yeah.
Because, dear
Yeah.
God, them fuckers come damaged.
yeah, I went from a 2013 Santa Fe Sport to an 07 Nissan Frontier,
And it was the best decision you've
dude,
ever
it
made.
was so much of an upgrade. Even like, even when I bought it, I had the radiator had a crack in it. I get that replaced
You were good guy.
along with like a few. No, that the Frontier had that.
Those are easier to
Yeah,
fix
so
and
like I dropped about
can mod the fuck out of
$3
it.
grand to like get.
repairs and pretty.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I took it to the shop. I'm like, hey, I just bought this. Look it over. Anything
what it
that's
needs,
wrong.
yeah.
So I got that. It's been driving a lot better, and I got an Apple CarPlay that I just
Perfect.
mount
Your
up.
RPM
Perfect.
staying at a good level.
It's weird. It's shifting weird. I don't know.
When's the last time it had a full transmission service done?
I don't know.
And that's what you need to look into.
No.
Do
Can
you
you-
have the Carfax?
I've tried to look it up.
I can look it up for free on my end and print it off for you if you want.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because when I bought it, it sat around for years in an old lady's garage, and she auctioned it off.
Yeah.
Some
It
of the
needs a tune-up.
yeah. So some of the things I wish I noticed is when they did the full look over, he was like, hey, there's a rat's nest in like the passenger corner
There's
of
some
it.
wires that probably got gnawed on.
Yeah. I mean, besides that, it's been running good. I had replaced like a lot of sensors. I know the camshaft and crankshaft sensor I had to replace because it completely stalled out when I was
froze up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I had that replaced. I honestly think what the problem is, I just need to clean the fuel injectors because it idles hard whenever I'm like braked at a like stoplight and that where it just shakes a little bit. So I think it's fuel injectors. I just have to put like the cleaner in there.
I would also recommend a transmission flush just to clean that sucker out. But also, you're now at a point, because you took it to a shop and you dumped a good bit of money into it to get it where you need it to be, now you're at a point where you can do the rest yourself for cheap.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Do not
it's
go
so
back
much
to
better.
a place and have them do it unless you physically cannot because you don't have a tool.
Yeah.
And if you don't have a tool, call me. I guarantee I've got a tool.
Yeah.
Honestly, same, because I could just tell you to go to my dad's shop for hit because like my dad owns a whole logistics company for 18-wheelers and farming.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got the lift, whatever you would
If I-
need. Yeah.
Yeah, if I tell my dad, hey dad, if some random fucking Saturday or Sunday, can my buddy Liam come there and you just help him fucking flush his transmission?
Yeah. Are you supposed to flush it? I've heard like mixed things of like you shouldn't touch
With
the
an
trans.
older vehicle, you need to.
Yeah. Okay.
You remember-
Especially, usually every 6 years or like 60,000 miles, I
Okay.
think is
Do you
typically
remember
the-
my F-150 from high school?
Yeah.
Dude, the maintenance that I did to keep that thing alive was astronomical in the beginning. Like, that was a 94 F-150.
Yeah.
That's- yeah.
Like that. Like so far, what I've heard about Nissans and everything, with like
How
the
many miles does it have?
75,000.
Damn,
I
you
know.
in good shape.
I was about
You
to say,
in real
you
good
can-
shape. My
Yeah.
Murano lasted me 178,000 miles before it blew up on
Damn.
me. And then the only reason it blew up on me is because I changed 2 cylinder heads instead of all 6.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
Like
But
I
I was
don't.
in a pinch, you know?
Yeah, I don't know shit about cars besides like basic.
It needs
normal-
an oil change
Listen,
and put gas in it.
you had when you so there was a very fine knit difference between like when you were growing up and like other people were growing up with vehicles. Like me, my dad's a farmer
Yeah.
and owns
Yeah.
and drives an 18-wheeler. If there was something mechanically inclined, if I didn't know it, I just went to my dad.
Yeah,
He
I
would teach me.
I didn't have that.
Well, see, I will say, I also didn't have that.
Yeah.
You know how I grew up. But I started working in a dealership 2.5 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And all of this stuff that I can talk about now is because I just overhear it. And I'm like, oh, that goes with that.
Or hell, you even see it just
Googling.
working with like
you
a
know how many
client,
times I had
right?
to Google what is deaf blue?
Yeah.
You know how many times I had to Google that before it like clicked?
My grandfather and
I know.
grandfather and
That shit
uncle
is so
are.
fucking expensive.
I know.
Like my dad uses that for every his literal personal vehicle is an F-350 diesel. I kid you
A lot
not.
of deaf
For
blue.
Father's Day, I shipped him 4 gallons of it.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh, cool. This will last me a month." And I'm like,
Yeah.
"You motherfucker!"
What's Deaf Blue?
So deaf blue is something that you have to put in diesel engines to
Mm.
keep them healthy and
I was about to say it's.
emissions control.
You know
and
how we
all
have to
that.
drink water?
Yeah.
Think of that as a diesel engine's water.
Yeah. So like
okay.
was it like every fill up or every other fill up or something?
It depends on the vehicle.
yeah.
Because like if you have a vehicle that like you're running like rampantly, like you're driving that thing like 6 hours of a day, 7 days a week.
you're transporting.
Yeah,
With it.
you need to have that shit on demand.
Yeah.
Now, if you're just driving something that because you're hauling like a trailer like once a week, you could go a month before having to use it.
Yeah, but it definitely keeps it healthier. And the only reason that I haven't ever needed to use it, but I've always done a lot of research on it, is because my dream car right now, since Lee has a convertible BMW, he keeps convincing me that I need a convertible something.
Oh my god.
And I am on the hunt for a 2006 or older manual Volkswagen Bug.
Oh no.
That
Can't
is
help you there.
diesel.
Wait,
Jesus.
That is
actually-
diesel.
Wait a second.
Diesel.
No, I know what you're talking about because
5 or 6 speed.
So I have a buddy, right? His dad, and I'm not going to say who, owns a dealership in Charleston. And what they did, and what they did frequently, is they converted gas vehicles to diesels. So when we were in college,
So I just need to like find a $2,000 beater and just send it to him.
He drove a Jeep fucking Compass 07 that ran on diesel.
That's so sick.
And that shit would turn on in the fucking parking lot. I had a 05 Silverado.
She would grumble,
and
wouldn't
people thought it was mine because we would always park next to each other because we're boys.
Yeah,
We're
well,
gonna park
see,
next to
that's
each
why I
other.
want a bug, because nobody would suspect it. And I put a train horn in it.
Fucking put what's it called, the fucking microphone and everything.
Oh yeah, like a CB radio.
Yeah, but you can talk to the people in front of you, like, get the fuck out the way.
Yep, I'd have like two 14-inch subs sitting in the back.
Oh, God.
Just be rattling everything. Oh yeah, that's the dream. That's like project car.
You're gonna sound like the high school
My
dealer.
my dream car is finally. They discontinued it for a little bit, but I think they announced it coming back.
What fucking vehicle?
I love the Subaru Baja.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
I will.
Well,
I will.
This conversation's over.
I will stand on this fucking hill.
Well,
I love
everybody,
it.
it's been a great night.
I don't give a fuck. I'll talk for an hour.
That's great.
myself.
I'm sure you would because you're used to it.
It is like an El Camino went to college.
As two people who work in the car
Did
industry.
they graduate? I don't think so.
He got an associate's degree.
As two people who work in the car industry, that's the vehicle that you give the person with the
Lowest credit score.
still love it.
The
I
one
love
that
it.
needs a cosigner for $4,000.
Okay.
that
in
you
my-
need a back
And
lens.
there's stipulations from the bank.
in
they
my
have to
defense,
trade
it would be
in.
so useful for me.
You need confirmation from the bank.
Right.
I love it so much.
Lord have mercy.
Because
You know how we
it's
joke about you
it's-
being trash?
Oh,
Thank you for making it factual.
I never denied it.
Yeah,
I
but it
just-
was all jokes until
Wait.
now.
No, I just hide it well.
But speaking of the Subaru,
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't.
Sure, I do.
This is
You
what I
don't.
did
You
last
married a
night.
stripper.
I saw that.
So
Dude, that was all over Charleston Reddit.
Oh yeah.
I ended up passing it on my way home from Publix, and had just ordered some crab legs, 2.5 pounds of crab legs, and I passed it,
Oh.
and the side road, no, 2.5 pounds of crab legs steamed and ready from Publix is under $30.
Get the fuck
saying.
out.
I'm gonna need to start going to Publix.
I'm
Yeah.
telling you, you get them frozen from the case, and you ask them to steam them for you, and they will. It's fucking easy dinner.
Yeah.
But anyway, the side road that like was the cut around to get away from that accident had like a bunch of parking spaces in front of it.
Mm-hmm.
I just parked, and I spent about 45 minutes eating crab legs and watching a crime scene yesterday.
Yeah. I used to work right by there because Taco Bartino was
Ma'am.
right next to it.
Yeah.
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 What the fuck?
Yep.
Just sitting there.
This is what I'm saying when I say I don't do anything when I go home. I'm just like, yeah,
Oh shit, that's an eyeball. Like that's how I imagine this going.
No, it was more so like, okay, there's a really stressed out kid on the phone, probably talking to either pissed off dad or insurance company, and he's like
Pissed off
panicking.
insurance company.
Yeah, his car is like this
You
on a
did
pole,
what?
and Dominion Energy is like flying in, and they're pulling the car out, and then they get the new post popped up. It was the fastest I think I've ever seen Dominion Energy work on anything in my life.
That's probably like one of the more crucial like
Oh yeah,
points for
oh yeah.
fucking-
Home team was down for a Friday night. That sucks. A whole apartment complex right next to it, and office buildings.
Because they have to reimburse all
Everything's
those
in the hub.
people.
Good.
Yeah, and the Rite Aid and the gas station, everything was screwed. But yeah, the guy was just like, all the Dominion guys were just sitting there, like, watching me eat. Like, I'm cracking a claw and, like, smashing it because I didn't have.
You offer any of them?
Fucking
No.
You
Pounds
crack your
of
crab leg,
no.
you're like, here you go.
No, y'all buy your own. These are my crab legs.
The first thing that pops up is the Don to Don scene when they're all eating fucking crab legs. And I am going to splice that into it.
I do have to ask this because we've made a lot of anime references. Addie, do you watch anime?
I have watched anime.
I have watched a single
What do you-
anime.
What do
can-
you consider anime?
I can only respect one.
Which one?
Death Note. And even still, the last 5 episodes were such a nightmare to get through that I don't think I finished it.
Death Note's
That was the only one that
Okay.
I could
Shut
actually
your
follow.
Death
fucking
Note
mouth.
is trash.
That
Death
was
Note
the
is
ol-
trash.
No, that was the only one I could follow. Naruto, trash.
Yes.
Naruto,
Agreed.
trash.
Agreed.
Get out,
Agreed.
both of you.
Nope,
I
Naruto is
just-
trash.
Get
But
out.
I also was raised in a family where, like, for a long time I wasn't allowed to watch that stuff.
Oh, that's right.
And then also, when I was finally allowed to watch it, it was so fucking stupid.
Let me give you
Oh my
You didn't watch certain
God.
cartoons back
Let-
in high school, right?
Let me give you a
There
recommendation.
were some things your mom was a little stringent on you watching.
Not my mom wasn't really strict on me watching a lot of stuff. It was mainly my dad who was like, you're not getting into like the fantasy sci-fi dragons and witchcraft, and like I'd never watched Harry Potter. I did never like that. My mom also wasn't a huge fan of Harry Potter, and now looking back I'm like kind of glad because they were kind of trash movies anyway. But that's personal.
Your fucking viewers are about to get
I know.
And that's okay. And that's okay.
It's like I grew up
so
reading.
many
No, if
nerds
you
about
have-
to get offended.
If
No,
you've
I-
never watched Harry Potter until you're 25,
No, that's fair.
okay, sorry,
I
it's
can
kind
see
of
the
garbage.
cultural
So
difference
liking
there.
Harry
Yeah.
Potter is fine. Being obsessed with Harry Potter is where the problem comes
Oh,
in.
And
yeah,
see,
no.
I
Like,
can understand why people enjoyed it, but I don't understand the whole make it your personality.
I
Yeah.
know what my house is. That doesn't mean
Yeah,
that
I
I
know
want to
the
try
house.
every bit of food
Right.
from the fucking
And
Disney
Exactly.
events.
I'm not going to go dressed up.
Yeah,
as
if you go to
Hermione.
Universal and go to the like Hogwarts, it is
I'll
fucking
buy a wand.
awesome.
I'll buy a
See, and I bet
wand,
it's
some
incredible.
memorabilia.
And I like Star Wars. I'm not
hate
going to
Star
make
Wars.
it.
Okay, you know what? You
I'm
can
not
get
gonna-
back in there. You're still trash.
I hate
I'm
Star
not going to
Wars
make
so
it my
much.
personality.
But like, I grew up watching Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, Narnia. Like,
Okay, but
Star
side
Wars
note,
just
who's
never
your favorite
stuck.
character from Star Wars?
Ooh.
We know about you.
I still watched it.
It's
I know,
always,
I'm with you.
for me, it's always been torn between Padme and Princess Amidala.
Liam, who was yours?
I like Qui-Gon a lot.
You would.
Yeah, like,
You would.
yeah.
You would go.
Okay,
For,
who's your favorite, Sassy?
no, I'm saying this fits his personality.
Okay, who's
That's
your
not
favorite?
an insult. My favorite? God, I always fuck up his name.
I like Kal-El too.
No. He teeter-totter between the dark and like the actual good of everything. Not Qui-Gon. Long hair, tan, face paint,
Long hair, tan.
green lightsaber.
Oh,
like-
Ahsoka.
No, this was a dude.
Oh.
This was a human being.
Green hair.
Kit Fisto?
No, Kit Fisto was the
Not
weird
Kit-
burn dude.
not Kit Fisto.
Google.
Yeah, no, literally, because like I always fuck up his name and I can't remember it because he wasn't so in the actual like animated series or any of the movies, like he's only ever like really talked about. There's very few footage of him,
Okay.
but anytime he's on screen, peak cinema, sassy as fuck,
Okay.
petty as hell. I love his character
Okay.
and I love the lore of him because he's basically someone that. Basically, the Jedi get to go do that, like, you know,
Is it
nitty-gritty.
Urza?
No, it's a dude.
Urza's
No,
a
no,
dude.
no. I mean, like, this is like Anakin is still good, like phase.
Oh, so we're talking like
Like-
first original.
Yeah, we're
5, 6,
going
7.
We're going like Clone Wars.
Okay.
Yeah. But he's got long hair, kind of like dreads, face paint, has a green lightsaber, and is considered one of a great fighter. And I know if there's any comments on this video, they're gonna fucking give me shit for it.
Oh, Quallen Vos. Dreads?
Yes, that is him. That is my favorite.
From Clone Wars.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
So he's not just from the Clone Wars. That's the thing, is that he is at the very beginning. Well, not the very beginning, but like in terms of like comics and like lore and everything like that, he's in the nitty gritty, but he's in the background.
Yeah.
So we've all, if anybody here understands the term Gray Jedi, right?
Yes.
He is considered one of the closest Jedi to a Gray Jedi because he teeter-totters between that dark and that light because he literally does like undercover work. He goes and does like the weird missions that nobody gets assigned to because he's just that good at that certain type of
I
stuff.
thought Ahsoka was a Gray Jedi.
Nope.
I thought she
Because
was at the
didn't
end.
teeter-totter like that. When I say he teeter-totters, I mean quite literally, this man was an undercover Sith. Like, he was helping, like, quote-unquote, helping with Sith shit.
Oh, okay.
And getting information and then relaying information back to the temple. So, like, he was in that shit. And that's why, like, I like him so much is because, like, in terms of Jedi, he was one of those ones that seemed more genuinely authentic. Because he, obviously, yes, being between dark and light, he would have mixed emotions about the way the Jedi and the Sith, both handle things. So he ended up doing things like his own way most of the time. So, like, if somebody didn't like it, he was kind of like Anakin, where it's like, well, I don't give a fuck. You told me to get it done. I'm getting it done. And if you don't like that it's not within the quote-unquote, code, go fuck yourself. It's done. And I always, when it comes to characters, I enjoy authenticism.
Yeah.
And the fact that he was not, and I hate to say it like this, a goody two-shoes or some angsty fucker.
Yeah, wasn't kissing up to the power of that be, yeah.
Yeah, neither side was he ever kissing up to.
Right.
He was quite literally just getting shit done.
Yeah.
And that's why he was always my favorite.
So, the anti-hero, basically.
He was like Anakin without being a bitch.
Yeah.
Right.
And I say that because I hate to say it like this. Don't get me wrong, Anakin, great character and all. But sometimes, dear God, dude, stop being a child.
I think they really fucked up when they decanonized the Star Wars Legends and the expanded one, because when Disney bought it, they had years of lore and everything.
True, actual, yeah.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I've read and watched a whole bunch of lore for Star Wars. I just will never be like, hey, I feel like watching Star Wars.
Yeah.
I'm not a big sci-fi guy except for cyberpunk type sci-fi.
Well, and I feel like those kinds of movies anyway are more geared towards leaving a legacy and a memory for the generation after you, because I mean, my dad was around when Star Wars got released, and then it became huge in our household because he wanted to make sure that we were raised with some kind of fantastical
It's very
something.
it can be very niche in some perspective.
Exactly.
I mean, that's how we were with Lord of the Rings. Me and my dad would stay up watching Lord of the Rings.
Exactly. I feel like it's a generational thing.
Which finally I blew his mind with that, because he knew just the little bit of Lord of the Rings. Then I was showing him a expanded lore of the whole Tolkien thing of how Gandalf is an avatar of the god.
It's a connection point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, going that detail in the world, Lord of the Rings on the surface is cool, fun fantasy thing. Lord of the Rings expanded to be how does this work? The gods and everything.
Right.
I've been a sucker for writing and world building and that stuff.
Yeah.
So that's why I really love stories and all that. And that's my main gripe with stories now, because it is just Mad Libs. Let's put this here.
Yeah.
It is just what can we do to churn out this product? If it's shit, I know we'll make money, but we're not making good things.
Exactly. Yeah.
Which is a lot of my problem of games, movies, any media now is it's just slop being put out.
It's almost exacerbating the whole point of why they wanted to put it out in the first place, because they're just pushing this fantastical idea, and then you get to it, you see the whole trailer of the thing and you're like, wow, that looks really good, but then all of the highlights of the trailer are the game.
Yeah,
that's it. That's it.
That's why for for video games, for instance, the indie development crowd has blown up.
Oh yeah.
Because everyone they're putting out games for $5 that
exactly, and they're amazing. One of my favorite Nintendo Switch games is called Starlight or something. No, not Stardew Valley. It's Star Sky or Starlight. It's these two siblings that just go through this really pretty universe together.
Yeah.
And there's little challenges and adventures. That's one of my favorite games. You won't catch me playing Smash Bros by myself, but I'll be playing Starlight, whatever the fuck, because that's fun. And there's a lot more detail put into it, and it wasn't advertised to me and pushed and it's not super colorful and overstimulating.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's hard nowadays, because it seems growing up that it's normal for you not to like the things you liked when you were a child, because it was child things. I think that's a little point of it, along with they're just putting shit out.
Yeah.
Which sucks, because I enjoyed a whole bunch of. I would love to enjoy the stuff I loved from my childhood.
Yeah.
But I can't, because it's not good. It's not good writing. It's not good. Even they fucked up Last of Us too. One of my favorite video games, and it's because of writing and that stuff. I think it was also Bella Ramsey's acting ability didn't match Ellie from the second one. But even Witcher, they fucked up that TV show.
Yeah, I started to get really into that, and then the more I got into it, I was like,
Fallout was amazing. The first season of Fallout,
yeah.
fucking amazing.
Yeah, that was a good one.
I can't wait for season 2. Hopefully it goes good.
Y'all, I've been watching The Chosen lately.
I heard of that.
Oh,
I've been hearing some good things.
y'all want to cry in a first episode of a TV show? You watch The Chosen.
Or
Oh my God.
or
it
first
is-
10 episodes, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
No, sorry.
No, first
I'm out.
episode.
Sorry.
First episode. I'm just like, dear God, where did we get this?
Sorry.
No, it's third episode for the main for
Are you talking about Brotherhood or full Alchemist?
Brotherhood.
Oh God.
It's the third episode you'll hate, and then the 5th episode you'll hate. That's an anime recommendation for you.
I can't. Sorry.
No,
Tried
no,
it.
not for her.
Have you?
Yeah, not
That's
there.
not a good one for Addie.
I don't have any good ones.
What about Studio Ghibli stuff?
No.
Really?
No.
As funny as it sounds, like it's the animation style that I think was tainted by too much of The Simpsons and Family Guy and American Dad. Like all of those adult cartoons have completely
You're
ruined.
desensitized.
Yeah, they've ruined realistic cartoons for me.
I want to give.
I can only laugh at dumb shit, Homer choking out Bart. Like I don't see and connect with anime like I would want to. Like I see other people do.
I would say one more
I'm
recommendation.
scrolling through my mind right now.
I want to say Freerun.
Mm,
It has a lot of dumb humor, but lighthearted
no,
notes.
that's very subtle humor. She's talking about outward humor.
Like politically incorrect.
Like you would like cyberpunk.
Yes.
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 This is
Yes.
so like in turn like let's put it this way, like your Furin is very subtle, very like you got to be watching for that shit. What she's talking about is this 5-foot girl just jumped up to this 7-foot man, slapped him across the face like a bitch.
What was the deer one? The deer.
Oh God. No.
There was a show.
The style is just not there.
There was a show a few
You're
years
just not
ago.
gonna get this.
Well, I don't remember the name of it, but it was basically Harley Quinn's story.
Oh,
the Harley.
cartoon. Yeah.
You know exactly what I'm talking
The
about.
one on Max,
was
the
the
Harley
continuous
Quinn show.
That was as close as I could get to being invested in something that wasn't didn't feel like I was watching Archer. Because I like Archer, but it's hard for me to actually sit and
Archer
watch
is very
Archer.
neat.
What about Adventure Time?
You're going into a very
I like
fine
Adventure
spectrum
Time.
there.
I prefer the World of Gumball.
As
Dumb as that
that's right.
sounds,
I'm
or
seeing
Chowder.
the humor.
I love Chowder. Oh my god, you want to have a good time tripping balls? Watch Chowder while you
Oh
trip.
my God!
Dude, the moving
I was
pat-
high in high school and watched Chowder.
Dude, the moving patterns fucked with me in Chowder so
Yes,
much.
That's the best part.
Yeah.
Because when you're tripping, you're like, where does it go?
Because like I'm watching, I'm like, how the fuck did they animate this?
Yeah.
But like I realized like
How did
as-
you
It's
eat
like a
all of
rotating
this?
on fabric?
They just had like whatever the thing was,
Ahead
and
of
they
its
just
time.
put the pattern there, and
clear
whenever
square,
yeah.
Yeah.
The food alone had me hooked.
Dude.
Thrice cream.
Right.
Or the first episode I think it was the first episode was the gum one.
Yes,
where like each one had like a different ability or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, all right, cool, I'm hooked. This is my brain rot.
Yeah,
I'm
that
good.
Chowder really
My
sealed the deal for
my
me.
brain rot was Ed, Edd and Eddie.
Okay.
Yeah, that was half of it was because my parents would not let me watch it. So like I would
It's a
learn.
rebellion.
Dude, like I learned the passcode to Comcast because they had like a 4-digit passcode. So I learned that, and then like
Comcast.
the two things that they had blocked were Pokemon and Ed, Edd and Eddie.
I also
Yeah.
couldn't get into
They were Catholic
Pokemon.
at the time.
Yeah.
Evolution is a big no-no.
I mean, just serious question though: is it evolution or is it adaptation?
Depends on the situation and the episode.
I would say, are we talking from?
Which
I would say
region
it's
are we
evolution
in?
because adaptation is over a short period of time. Galapagos Islands, because
But
you
what's
look at
considered a short period of time?
for
3 episodes.
3 episodes.
There's one filler too serious.
Well, so
It's all relative.
It
I'm
is
not
all
wrong here.
relative. I'm
It's
trying
all
to
relative.
think because like I've argued with my grandma so many times because she like my grandma's sweet. Like she's
Well,
very,
All the
There
things
is-
to
there is-
argue with your grandma
because
about.
she's very religious. Like, but I talked to her about philosophy and all that stuff.
Well,
and
see,
then
but there's a movie that I want you to watch before you answer these questions, because it's called Animals That Defy Evolution, and it talks about the giraffe.
yeah,
The
Okay.
giraffe, per design, the elevation of a giraffe's head is so much higher than where we stand that if a giraffe bends his head down to drink some water, his head would explode from the fast rush of blood to his brain. Now, what happens when a giraffe drinks water? His heart stops. So that his head can come down. He can drink water without his head exploding, and he can come back up. Why? Why don't we see giraffes with exploded heads and then not exploded heads? Wouldn't that
See,
be
now I just want to
evolution?
see
I
this
feel like-
happen.
I think adaptation
Right.
becomes evolution over a while because you need the initial adaptation.
So
to
maybe
do
it
exactly.
that.
happened
So
at
it starts
first?
with adaptation,
Yeah,
not an evolution.
Because with the adaptation is.
So do we think that
age.
giraffes, like at some point, like when they were evolving,
no, they didn't evolve. They were made like that,
But
like
no,
a
but
bee.
There's
So
gotta be.
the
There's
gene-
gotta be. But there are animals that giraffes came from. Like they're but they did evolve
They
from a certain species.
adapted from a certain species
And
to
so, like,
be in a specific environment.
So what triggered
I would
that
say-
adaptation?
Yeah,
is
I
what
would
I'm
say.
trying to say.
But
the-
see, and that's the thing, is an adaptation is typically environmental.
Yeah, it changes with the environment, but the genes change and the traits that are successful are bred into the new
mean,
generation.
look
Or
at
do
us.
the
The
genes
ones that-
adapt?
It was small scale adaptation. The genes then over a long period of time
Right,
evolved.
so if you look at it over a long period of time,
Mm-hmm.
from beginning gene to end gene, they're going to be different, just like your great 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 grandfather to you.
Yeah.
It's going to be different. It's an adaptation. It's not an evolution.
I just realized crocodiles have never been able to run like sideways. Because if anybody knows the species of crocodile
Yeah, you have
and
to know
alligator, they used to have super long legs. So they could
Yes.
run
Mm-hmm.
super fucking fast, but they could never make a turn on a dime. And now, even with short legs, like as short as they are, if you run in a zigzag, that's your best way of survival.
But there's a few like forced adaptations. Like there's a big theory with humans from monkeys to humans that it was forced
See, I don't
adapt.
believe that one.
It's called the stoned
Really?
ape theory.
Yeah.
So
See, and I know all about the stoned ape
yeah.
theory because I've done my fair
Yeah.
share of being a stoned ape. But I also, it begs the question,
Mm-hmm.
if we came from monkeys, why are there still monkeys? If we came from these things, why are there still these things?
because of the few that ate the mushrooms then had
They
the
were too dumb
adapted
to
and
gene
evolve.
over
I
that.
don't necessarily believe that.
I've gotten to this discussion with my grandma where I'm like,
Oh, God.
with
Oh, this is a whole. I feel like this should be a whole other episode.
Liam feels very strong about monkeys.
damn straight. Because I was like, if we didn't evolve from monkeys, why do we have a tail?
Watch
bone?
where you're going with that.
like-
Because it's just part of the human form. It's part of a
But it
mammal
keeps,
form.
But it keeps shrinking and shrinking. Where we've had a tail and we didn't have a tail, so the tailbone is shrinking to
Where did
thousands
it shrink? Show me where it shrank.
to your coccyx, which is the bottom
Right,
of
I
your,
know what
your
it
spine.
is.
Yeah,
But show me when in human evolution that happened.
that is the missing link from
Exactly.
It is-
Why is it
Exactly.
missing?
because we haven't found it yet. We found like so many
Okay, so if
generations.
we have found it,
Because it
bro,
doesn't
we
exist.
have
Because we
found
can't
extraterrestrial life and proof. The CIA put out that there's aliens, and you're telling me that we have a
That is
missing
that
link?
is a-
Right.
Shut the fuck
Okay.
up.
Okay, so that's that is another thing that
Bro, they
so
have
in
proven
all
that
the
Atlantis was a real place, and you're telling me that we can't find the link from here to here,
From point A
but
to
we
point
have it
C?
from here at the beginning to where we are now?
So
Literally,
I
they-
get into so many rabbit holes where there's people that believe that aliens came down and forced the evolution
Yes, they
of
believe
genes
this.
from monkeys because that gold
fucked
that
off.
no 1 second let me finish this that we had gold on our planet and their planet was lacking gold for solar flares, so they forced the gene evolution of us so we could mine gold. They would take a piece of that because there's a whole bunch of different
what
like-
Reddit rabbit
No,
hole
no,
did
okay.
you
there's a
go
lot,
down?
because there were UFOs and unexplainable shit in the Bible they talked about.
So there's actually a lot of ancient things in the Bible that still reign true
Mm-hmm.
today. There was actually a CIA operative that he was in. I want to say he was in Japan.
Mm-hmm.
Fairly certain he said he was in Japan.
Was it the remote viewing? Are you about to talk
No.
about remote? Oh
No.
shit!
So this guy, they were on some military mission, but they were just like an extra intelligence team, and they had to go to some border and watch for attackers or terrorists or whatever they were looking for. And this guy saw a giant. And he was like, when I say a giant, I'm not talking like 7, 9, 12 feet tall. I'm talking 20, 30 feet tall. There was a grown man, and he was like, I didn't see it for 20 seconds. I saw it for 20, 30 minutes. I'm sitting there watching this giant watch me. And I looked at my friend, and I said, do you see that? And the guy looked up and said, holy shit. The giant heard him and began to walk away. And this is real. This actually happened. There are genuinely, I fully believe that there are giants.
Yeah, there's a few things in like Polynesian,
Because
like
Goliath
a
came
few.
from giants.
Dude.
no, like there's like
so much.
yeah, there's a whole bunch of like weird.
Well,
shit.
and if you look at, there's some in Vietnam, in Thailand, in India, all over Eastern Asia and Central Asia, there are these, like, I don't know what you would call them, buildings, but not really, and they're carved. But they're carved, and, like, the tops of the building, kind of, but they're so well carved and still intact. Like, you know, like in Jordan, where you see... like the things carved into the side of caves. Now, these things are literally carved out of a mountain. And there is absolutely no way with the recorded tools that they had at the time. It's just like how they built the pyramids. There's absolutely no way that they built 20 to 30 pyramids that one stone from one pyramid takes 20, 30 years to build with the tools that they had at that time. They had to have something extraterrestrial.
There's something about the Easter Islands.
No.
So have you seen Planet of the Apes?
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you believe that we are coming to a point in a similar timeline that they were at Planet of the Apes, where we've been here before in this digital age, in this nuclear age, and we have gotten to a final destination point and said, oh shit, we need a way out, and we've gone to another planet. Say we started on Mars, and then we came to Earth,
Yeah.
and now we're back cycling again, and humans just can't seem to break this cycle of we're stuck in a digital age, we're stuck in a nuclear war. There's some catastrophe that kicks us back.
Yeah,
consistently.
there is like multiple theories that we took a different like skill tree to get to this.
Yes.
Where like
But
if
we can't seem to get
There's
it right.
something in the Bible about this, actually.
Yes, and we
'Cause,
can't
like-
seem to get it right.
Well, because it's
they think-
goes and says like the first war was fought with sticks and rocks. The next war will be fought with fire and incinerator, whatever you
Yeah.
want to call it. And then the third war will then again be fought with sticks and rocks.
Yes.
Yeah, because there's a theory that the Egyptians, the previous like skill tree was a modern civilization, and instead of using combustion like we have to do most of this stuff, they use sound waves and
Yes,
everything.
and
That's how
energy
they think.
and vibration.
Yeah.
Like you take a drum and you hit a piece of paper
Yeah.
and it like lifts it.
Because if you look, the chambers under the pyramids, they all resonate at a certain frequency
now
and that
think
stuff.
about if we could get everybody in Charleston to hum the same frequency. I think about that all the time, and what would happen to the city?
I mean, it'd be cool as shit.
What
So
else?
crazy.
Along with
We might. we might.
We already flooding downtown as it is.
Right. Make it Venice, y'all.
or Futurama called it the Lost City of Atlanta.
Right. Right. Yeah.
Fucking New York.
New
Yeah.
York.
and
Yeah.
New York is
Charleston.
just like right under it.
Yeah.
No, I always like wondered like when I heard like we might have gone down a different skill tree is like I would love to see like what ruins because there's also a lot of ancient civilizations that were carved into mountains.
I'm gonna
and
be
under
sending
that.
you so much Google Earth stuff.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So I've been searching all around the Gobi Desert lately.
Plus,
and
along with LiDAR detections, they're going to the
Yeah.
rainforest and finding like
you went
actually
into the
geometric.
wrong, like line of work. You should have been an archaeologist.
oh God, no thanks. I take school. I'm good on that.
No, you just have to go out in the woods with a pith helmet.
You could just Tomb Raider that shit.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
I ain't got no money.
Addie Croft.
marry into
You
it.
think she had money?
Marry into it. Oh, I tried that. Didn't
Liam
work.
tried to marry into money, just the wrong type.
Damn.
I was the one paying for everything. She
Yeah,
tried to
that's
marry
the
into
sad
money.
part.
I know.
Damn.
She was the stripper.
Anyway, but yes, I will be sending you some things on Google Earth later because I have been digging all over the Gobi Desert, which is like Mongolia and China where they meet.
Have you seen the Graham Hancock thing on Netflix? Check that out. He's the one that talks about the different civilizations, and he puts
Okay.
when humans came back Like
Yeah.
than the actual like when humans came to the earth.
Yeah.
He put it back that from God, what was the name of the place that they found? It was like some ruins some farmer just found in his backyard.
Yeah.
I remember one found like a meteor or something, like buried under his crops.
Well,
Yeah.
that's the thing about the Gobi Desert is on the top half where it borders Mongolia, there are literal holes, like house-size holes in the sides of these mountains and these walls, and it's all supposedly from Genghis Khan and his army. But if you look elsewhere, it doesn't spread. It's all just on this one strip, which makes you think, because then you turn around, you look at the rest of the desert, and it makes you wonder how much is buried underneath the sand. Because you see the tops of these pretty, like, what would be maybe a mosque or maybe some big communal building, but it's the top of it.
Usually
What's under the
ziggurats are back
sand?
then.
There's a way.
Yeah, you
there's
go
a
to
thing about
aerial
that with
view
the
and it's a big
Temple of the
square.
First
Like, what's under
Assassins.
there?
Because the Sahara back then used to be the rainforest.
Yeah.
It just became
And
that.
it's all shifting. Yeah. It's so
it,
crazy.
it like once you go in the rabbit hole of that type of stuff, it's interesting because a lot of historians will live and die on that. That's why
Yeah.
it's so
well,
hard
and there's
to.
never an end to this discussion.
Yeah,
I feel like we're on the way. I hate to say it like this, but I think we're on our way to like being Mars.
I would love, because the moment humans are able to explore the galaxy and we're able to actually go farther than what we out of our solar system, like when we can start technically colonizing other planets, where you see a lot in Halo, you see a lot in
Yeah.
Star
I'm gonna be
Trek.
real with you. The last thing that the Earth needs to do is keep colonizing.
But
What I will
but
say,
it would be
though,
like,
Like
a
we
unified
need to
Earth.
stay on our lane.
have you guys, okay, so you probably haven't, but have you been to the planetarium yet?
I have not. I've been
So-
Why do
wanting
you
to.
assume that I haven't been to a planetarium?
Well,
They
a
just built one
planetarium,
here.
yes, but they just opened one in the Citadel Mall. My cousin
Oh
works
no,
there.
not that. No.
And she gave us tickets this past weekend, and we went, and there was like a showing, like a little movie on Mars. And me and my brother are like super invested in this whole trip to Mars thing. And it was saying that by 2035, we will likely have feet on Mars. But the journey that it takes to get there is over 2.5 years.
Yeah.
If you time it poorly. If you time it correctly, you could get there in about 6 months. But still, you're also going to have to think about the stamina that the astronauts are going to have to get up there, the supplies that they're going to have up there, and also how to keep it from infecting anybody or us infecting it.
Yeah.
So everything has to be completely sterile.
Plus, you like it's also you see a lot of the space travel movies and everything. They cryogenically freeze everyone to get
Yeah.
to that point.
I would never sign up
No,
for that
hell
shit.
no.
Mm-mm, no
If
thanks.
I so
So
I'll
I'll
say
this is cryogenics and then going to space. I'm out.
Yeah,
if,
sorry.
if I get divorced a second time, I'm willing to try anything like that. Because
Don't put that on
Second
yourself. Listen,
No,
if I get
I'm a
married
big-
again,
I'm
it's
a
the
big-
last time.
I've told everyone that if I get divorced a second time, I'm either moving the fuck to Alaska.
Liam, if you get married a second time, I at least just want to know ahead of time that the wedding's happening.
if it's happening, I'll make you.
No, I'm being.
I'll make you a
very-
breakfast bowl.
I'm very adamant about this, and I will even text in the group chat and get a, say I for this situation. But if you don't tell us about this next one, or if we're not fucking in it, I will put my foot so far up your ass
If
that
I get-
evolution will occur.
if I get married again.
I think you will.
I think you will.
It takes a long time to not only heal from what the fuck just happened and having to process all of that, but it also takes a lot of time to figure out how to trust. And the easiest way that you can do that is to not lower your standards.
I feel like it's not a healing part for me because I think I'm
Yeah.
fine. It's more of a I don't care to get into one of those again.
You need to get out of the nonchalantness.
I think that's a big part of it, because eventually you are going to realize that life is short and there's only so much time, and you want something that's more fulfilling and more gratifying than a day-to-day 9 to 5 clock in and out, make a buck, and go home and crank your hog. There's a lot more to
It's
life
not
than
far
that.
off,
But
my
I
guy.
would also argue like if so I would like to have kids. I would like to have a family, but I would like to do something to leave a legacy. And if
you still can.
yeah,
You don't
and-
let
That
yourself.
doesn't. Having kids doesn't take that away. If that,
Yeah,
in
no,
fact, it enlightens.
But
it.
I'm saying, like, even if I don't get this, like, saying I'm doing this and someone finds, like, some entertainment or some, like, I had a shitty day, let me put on
if
this.
there's a value
like,
in it,
I would-
absolutely.
Yeah, I'd rather have that and be like, oh, this person entertained me. I enjoyed whatever.
Sure.
Like, that is more of a sense of fulfillment that I'm fine, say, if I don't have a family or whatever, and
Yeah.
I die with that.
Yeah, as of right now, but don't write off that you're not going to get it.
I'm
Because-
not writing it off. I'm more just
Yeah.
like, if I have it,
I'm going to say something as a close friend of yours. And this is me being actually serious. So if the audience is hearing this and actually gets to this portion of the fucking podcast, you know this is bad.
This is a long one.
oh, fuck.
What'd you do?
How
Okay.
long were we not recording for?
No, it's fine. It said, like, I think we're still recording. We're good.
Oh, God.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see in post.
Oh, Lord.
Watch
It's
it
just
like all the
mute.
conspiracy stuff. Like, the CIA came in and cut it.
God,
God,
that's
you're
awful.
right.
And then we're going to cut to my shit? Fuck. All right, Liam. Bro, I love you. You're actually a great dude. As much shit as we fucking give you, it's simply for the fact that we are that close for you.
Yeah, and we do love you. I just want what's best for you, and I
You-
want you to feel a sense of fulfillment at the end of the
God,
day.
we sound like parents right now.
I know. We care for
Thanks,
you.
Mom and Dad.
Like he
I've had many
He just went into a
conversations at this
political
table with my
science
parents,
major.
too.
He's dropping out of college to like go
Right.
into like making art.
I need to find myself.
Shut
I need
the
to go
fuck up.
I need to go backpacking in Europe.
Yeah, that's great. You're gonna take your ass to your
Hey,
fucking
listen,
room.
as long as you're not cross-dressing, I'm cool with this.
Honestly, fair. But anyways, back to reality.
Snap back.
God, if you start cross-dressing, I
I-
don't know
I,
what I'm gonna do.
I
with
would not
myself.
do it seriously. I would do it for a bit. Like, say if I'm doing a skit,
Just got really quiet.
I don't give a fuck. I'll do it for a bit.
Just got
Okay,
really
no,
quiet.
okay. Serious
Disappointed
moments.
parents. I'm used to it.
Sharpay moment. Sharpay moment. Anyways, you have commitment issues, but not in a bad way. You're not a fuck boy. You have commitment issues because
In
you
an avoidant way.
yes, because you have been seriously hurt, and I get that. Everybody at this table has been there, done that, got the t-shirt, fucking whole outfit at this point
Yep.
in life. You have your standards, and I'm going to say this, and I don't give a fuck if any of the women that he has previously dated hear this shit. He lowered his standards. Hard fucking core. Because you didn't deserve him. At all. You need to fucking put your foot to the fucking ground for once in your life
Well,
and tell them, this is who I am. If this is not what you want,
That's
then this doesn't need to proceed. And no, I
No, that's
understand
why
you
I've
do
been-
that. I
yeah.
understand you do this
Yeah.
to some degree. No, I'm finishing this
Okay.
because this is a serious moment here. I'm serious. I'm actually like this is my actual thoughts about you, not the oh you're trash shit. Because I don't actually think you're trash. I think
know.
you just act trashy as a joke. And see, this is what he does when like he's in when we're talking about emotional things, y'all. He laughs.
he's an emotional crier.
Oh yeah, he's such a sweetheart. You get to a point where you settle
Yeah.
because you genuinely want to, like as you say, form this legacy. You want to give someone a shot when you don't need to give them a shot. Let's put it this way. Seth, right? Doesn't date often,
Yeah.
right? And he'll tell you it's because like he just wants to like, explore life, do whatever. Seth stays at his house, my guy.
Yeah.
It's not because he's wanting to like, explore life. It's because he just literally has not seen something in someone to go approach it. I was single for 5 years before I got in this last relationship that was a year ago almost now. Simply because no other woman had showed me I should go towards this. Someone in my life finally like looked up at me and said, hey, I want to be a part of your life. You're not getting those people. You're not going on dates with those types of people. You're going on types of people that like are giving you like memories, yes, fun times.
Yeah, you can go to Frankie's all you want.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, if her version of a date, and I was watching my older brother go through this, if her version of a date is, hey, I'm about to go into work and I have about 2 hours to kill. You want to go to a bar and hit happy hour, and you do that every single time you hang out with her? Use discernment.
No, I get bored with.
That's a friend. That's not a wife.
Yeah, no,
That's a money siphon. What do you mean? That's a vacuum, and not the good kind.
No, I in the most like
Am I wrong?
No, you're not. It's just a great fucking metaphor.
and like the most recent like swing of dating after my ex and that stuff.
Oh God, you started swinging?
No,
Her.
she did. That's why the marriage ended.
Well, it'd be like that.
I don't know
At
if that
least
was-
she wasn't, blowing all your money on drugs.
Damn, at my mom?
Damn, at my ex-husband.
Damn! Fucking Kobe and these dark jokes.
It happens. It's okay. My new man's sober.
Hell yeah, good for you.
Oh, it's so great.
No,
I
but I've
never
been
had to
like,
question.
I've been but like I've been ending stuff more when I'm just like this.
You're not even starting anything.
That's
But, I mean,
no. I'm starting
No.
a few. There's been no.
No.
I think it's healthy to leave things before you get too far into it, though,
Mm-hmm.
because it's a lot easier to
Plus, like
keep somebody out than to kick somebody out.
yeah. I don't really see the point in dating in Charleston since I'm leaving. Like like my whole thing has been, I don't feel like having to convince someone like, hey, couple years, I'm moving. You can
Yeah.
either come with me or end it.
Yeah.
So at
Tried
this,
that. Didn't work.
yeah, like
It doesn't work with
like
anybody.
I'd rather just like try again in that city, and instead of being like start something and be like, oh, this is really going to suck to leave.
You're Facebook
Yeah.
dating, but you're moving the location.
I honestly.
You're going to that person 300 miles away.
I go with Facebook dating for the memes. That is literally
No,
it.
but you
don't
see what
know,
I'm saying?
man.
The 300 miles
One
thing?
of the best pickup lines I ever got was from Facebook dating.
Only the comments of Facebook dating could be fucking that phenomenal.
Genuinely.
Because Tinder
there's-
ain't coming with shit.
No, genuine.
I find Hinge better than anything else.
See, I never really had any luck on Hinge, but I did have a lot of luck on Upward. I had some really wonderful dates on Upward. It sounds crazy. It's a Christian dating app.
No.
Okay.
But those
There's
people-
where the realm we're at.
It's morals and ethics is what it comes down to, because in today's day and age, women, and I can say this because I am one and I see it, and it's impossible to make friends because of it. All they want to do is go get espresso martinis and watch Love Island. Watch a bunch of strangers fuck each other after they've known each other for 12 hours. No thanks.
I never understood Love Island.
I don't
like,
get it
I
either.
like
It's
I,
sex.
It's disgusting.
It's soft
I know what it is,
porn.
but like I'd never get the point of those shows.
I don't
It's
get
softcore
it either.
porn.
But that's
It
the
is.
That's all
entirety
it
of
is.
society, of women these days.
But-
That's what they look for, is who's got the best body and who's gonna
Men too.
gonna lay it right. And yeah. But at
Like-
the end of the day, like, oh my God.
I don't give a fuck if you got a little bit of love handles to you. Oh my God, you like to eat a fucking burger after a long day at work? Fuck yeah, let's go.
Well, at the end of the day, what's the emotional connection? Like, can you even say your ABCs?
Yeah.
I was
Or
about
are
to say,
you
No,
like brain dead?
I saw a good post that was like, you have to pick a partner good because you know you'll experience a parent death with them.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that, you know what, you saying that, the next time you go to ask a girl on a date, after the conversations you've had, I want you to say that fucking whole thing in your head.
Yeah.
No, I've always
seriously.
I've thought about that
Before
more.
you ask someone
hard.
to go out.
It's hard because when you first start dating and like the initial over the phone conversation is going really well, you don't want to have to take it to that extreme.
Mm-hmm.
That's a scary extreme to take it to, but it's going to save you so much time.
Oh, I mean,
so much time.
I mean, even on dates, I've laid out like, "Hey, I'm leaving in 2 years."
Yeah.
Like that's
and
been
that's healthy.
yeah, because like
You're being upfront.
Yeah.
like I'd rather say, "Here's all the shit. Do you want to deal with this?" No. Okay, cool. Bye.
And you might end up meeting somebody who's like, dude, I'm right there with you. I have this plan and I'm going here and this is what I'm doing and here's my goal. And you're like, oh my God, like when we get to that point, like I'd love to reconnect and see if we can actually take this somewhere. But for now, I would really just enjoy learning with you and being your friend and just having a good time while we're here. Because sometimes it doesn't have to, you don't have to take it to the full extreme of like, I'm trying to date you, but it's more so just about meeting people these days. You know, you can have female and male friends. You're a single dude. Like, it's allowed.
Yeah.
You can go and do that. But at the same time, it may open a door for you.
Yeah.
So don't discredit it.
Oh, I know. I'm just...
It's hard. Dating, especially after divorce, is one of the hardest things.
I feel like it's been easier because I think we talked about this before. Like, I just cut through the bullshit now.
Yeah.
I'm not...
Once you process everything, it's very... But it's night and day as to what you want and what you're looking for, and it's hard to find.
Just, like, before, like, dating...
harder, though, in dating? Because, like, you've gone towards marriage with this one person. You've married this one person. Now you're going towards this person, and you're just literally starting over and asking them... Oh, what's your favorite thing to do when you're bored?
It can be difficult, but I think it opens a lot more opportunity for you in terms of not settling.
So, like, you become more comfortable with the uncomfortable.
Exactly. And you become more aware of what's a red flag than you would have if you had just been, like, you know, dating them and sleeping with them for 6 months. And you're like, hey, move in with me. Instead, it's like, hey, I've been talking to you for, like, a couple weeks now, and I think this either is going to go somewhere, or I think that you're fucking crazy and it's probably not a good fit.
Yeah.
No, like you're speaking from some personal experience.
I mean, it's happened.
No, but I've like cut through the bullshit because like even like dating before, I've always tried to like impress the other person, be like, oh, I have to make them like me and blah blah blah. Yeah. Now I'm just like, I don't like me if you don't.
Yeah.
If you don't, I don't care.
Yeah, that's one thing that I had to learn when being in my own space and like trying to date and like allowing people into my space is like either you're gonna judge my 500 square foot apartment or you're going to just chill with me and we're gonna order a pizza and throw on a TV show, like do whatever and be normal. Mm-hmm. But if you're gonna walk into my place and you're gonna look at things weird and then you're going to look at me weird, I feel that.
Yeah.
And I can tell that and I'm going to kick you out of my place because I worked very hard for where
very vivid.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of space to avoid.
Exactly.
Fen is also a big litmus test.
Oh, I bet.
Dude, because like...
That's the biggest regret of getting rid of Hercules is the fact that I could invite some people over to my house and then other people, I was like, my dog will eat you. We cannot be friends.
I wanted to meet him so bad because you're like, he either really likes you or really doesn't. And I have a good streak with like dogs being like, he's never acted this fine around someone. Like, I
have a feeling he would have loved it here.
Probably. But
oh my god, a blast!
We wouldn't have been able to film.
No, yeah.
But it's even like my ex hated Fen. Like would treat him like shit, yell at him and Fen would be
to hate her now.
And Fen would be so nice and like happy and loves everyone. Like it.
Fuck you, bitch.
It's discernment. At the end of the day, you have so many external factors that God has given you for discernment. You have friends around you that really care. You have a really smart mind, as much as you don't want to think you do. You do have a lot of brainiacs in there that are helping you run the show.
This feels like an intervention at this point.
And you have a really cool
That's
dog.
the whole point of the podcast. Didn't you realize what me and Kyle were trying to do?
It's an interview. I'm not the spotlight.
What are you talking about? There's literally there's a whole episode called The State of the Tavern where we ask you questions.
Yeah.
And I, somehow, the voice of reason...
Yeah, no. It was...
Divergent to, Liam,
it's still the
what do you really think about yourself?
It's still the highest viewed episode.
I know, and I love it eternally because the first question is outrageously bad.
It's also very funny because I'm wearing the cut off like flannel. So it's like a lot of people
if you
first...
watch that episode, proceed with caution. And make sure...
Dude, I tell everyone any parking lot talks,
you
proceed with caution.
Do not do, because if you're there with a friend that does not know you extremely well, there will be questions.
Oh Lord.
There's already questions.
No, but there will be worse ones.
Oh yeah. No, it's funny like how the range of the episodes go. It depends on the person. Like with friends, it's a lot looser. With you, Kyle, Andy, even you, it's like
anybody we play games on.
Yeah, it's a lot more like we're sitting and bullshitting above. It's like someone. Not some authority, but like if someone comes in, I'm like, hey, you'd be really cool to interview, like David at Reforged, Cassie with her art business, Bailey and Russell. Even though
there's professionalism, and then there's
friends. Like you can tell like the very different like how the episodes would be, and like it. I think it's a funny thing
with Kyle and me.
It's very unhinged. Let's see how the night goes.
But the thing is that the reason for that is simply for the fact that I want to say, like, yes, like, obviously, like, I'm looking at you fuckers. You know, not to offend anyone. I'm not actually, like, you know, you're not dipshits.
They're fine.
They're barflies.
They're fine.
I'm trying to make that work for you. I just can't take it seriously.
It's not supposed to be serious.
Exactly.
It's a joke for, like, the
Me
old
and Kyle,
YouTubes.
we don't think about the cameras. Mm-hmm. Like, we think about we're sitting in the middle of that IMAX parking lot when we first started talking about Duff's Tavern without even the name there. We were just talking about a podcast, y'all.
Yeah.
Like, I think, what did we fucking watch? Fucking Trolls 2?
No, it wasn't Trolls. It was
It was some random shit.
Yeah, it was some, like, we
Like,
just picked a movie.
On a whim, like, hey, we want to hang out, and we go to the fucking West Ashley IMAX, and after the movie, which was apparently shit because we literally dog shitted it for like the next hour, we start talking about doing stand-up with Liam, and then it starts going into, you know, podcasts have become a really great thing, and people do a lot of comedy. So then we start talking about that, and then Liam...
And I went to get the degree, and I'm like, I know how to do this now.
And Liam took that whole conversation and made it a reality. And, like, that's why, like, I love being a part of this. Like, as much shit as I fucking give you, it's just because I'm your friend. Mm-hmm. And I also know that it gives you views. Because in public, the only way I would talk like this is if it was you two or, like, people I'm close to. Because, like, Addie's heard me say audacious shit. Like,
some of the most outlandish shit.
Like, fucking 16-year-old Chase was wild. He did not give a flying fuck.
Yep.
Yeah.
And Liam can attest to that too. But in reality, it's a different perspective to see where things will go in life, especially when most people only get to the point of talking about the dream.
It's also fun to see, like, say, 5 years from now when I'm doing it, you go back to, like, parking lot talks too with, like...
Oh, dude, the transition.
Yeah.
Because, like, half of this is, like I said in the video I made for class, like, I have a thing that as long as you're remembered, you'll never truly die.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't show you the video. I had a thing I do a biography on. So I took basically this, clipped together, like, everything, talked about why I started the podcast, gave, like, interviews and that stuff. And, like, the whole why I started it, how it's gone and everything. I'll show you after the podcast. Like, it's nice.
It's a very, like, I mean, compared, like, this is going to sound so bad, but, like, compared to, like, the episodes that, like, viewers normally see, like, this one is very, like, heartfelt. Like, it really goes into...
It adds...
what the podcast is about.
Yeah, I showed Marin it, and she's like, that is what you have to angle your podcast to. Like, I didn't know this was your... like, reasoning to make it.
Did she just think it was for some bullshit reason?
I mean, from the clip she's commenting, it's with friends. It's not like...
Yeah.
It's not like if
Not
I'm...
going in depth. And,
Yeah, it's like, hey, look at this funny clip of, like...
Somebody said something funny and watch
Yeah.
this. Yeah.
Like, that stuff. It basically rewards the people who listen for this, which, like, I love long-form content. I'll sit down and listen because I love how I love getting into the mind of someone. Like, why do you think like this? Even though I don't agree with you, why are your thoughts there? Let me see. Like, I've had a very open mind in...
It's a very big transition.
Yeah.
Because, like, obviously by no means is any of the people that you invite on here being fake about themselves.
Yeah. Plus,
But,
it's hard to
like-
bullshit for 3 hours.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
No, like, I mean,
take
we
it
could
from, like, the Joe
definitely
Rogan
do
thing.
it.
Like, you can bullshit a 30-minute, like, soundbite.
Yeah, I could talk to you about this guy I know in Saudi Arabia that owns, like, half the oil companies
Right.
in the world.
Yeah.
Like,
When
no.
you've got extensive, like, history with some niche content like that, it's very easy to, I guess, jam together a quick episode.
Yeah,
But when it's actually, like, sitting down and, like, really catching up and getting to the nitty gritty of, like, people's lives, it's a lot harder to dig that out of them if they're not used to being in a spotlight like this.
Yeah, just like that's half, given like a peek behind the camera for it, like half the reason why the drinks are here is because, like, alcohol
It'll loosen
lowers
you up.
yeah, it loosens you up, lowers inhibitions. A lot of people I bring on, it's a lot to put a microphone and a camera in front of them because they're like, I've never done this before.
There's only
Right.
one person who's ever been, like, quote unquote camera shy. I'm not gonna call them out, but, like, There's only one person that's even noticeable.
No, I've told that to him. Like, Liam noticed as, like, watching, he's like, fuck, I was really nervous on camera.
And, like, I think, I mean, dude, I mean, like, because, like, I mean, you send me, like, stuff to, like, just ask me, like, opinion and stuff like that, just because, like, I mean, your and my degree isn't, like, similar, like, you know, the same, but, like, it's similar, it's niche, it's, like, we concentrated on this. Because we like learned how to like work with it, and so like when you send me stuff and like stuff like that, like normally like when somebody asks me like my opinion, it's like okay, I'll give my honest opinion, but it could be something I have no idea really about. I'm just telling you how I feel. But with your stuff, when you send me like, hey, what do you think about like this merch idea, or how do you think this went out with like you know the sound or the quality? It's like, I'm not just looking at how did the people in the video look? I'm looking at did the sound correct?
Yeah.
Where did they
quality control?
Yeah, that's why like
where do you need to fix?
Yeah, that's why I like talking to like fellow creators. Like I'll send it to you, I'll send it to Bailey, and I'll talk to my sister about it because like I'm saying like a lot of people it's like, hey, what do you think of this? They don't want to say anything bad.
And Warren's got to be like really good at that
like
shit.
she like when I was doing the distilled history episode, like I fully edited, shot it, everything. I was about to be like, hey, this is done. Look over this 10-minute video.
It's like her whole high school thing, like with and I'm not gonna put it out there, but like her thing is quality control.
Yeah,
like that's a large portion of that.
So she watched the episode and then she was like, "Do you want my actual opinion on it?" I'm like, "Yes." She's like,
Crazy.
"You need to scrap the whole thing."
Snapping on the podcast, that's crazy.
Oh, I've done that too.
No,
She was like, "You need to scrap the whole thing and reshoot it." She's like, "You looked awkward in front of the camera. You were stumbling over some lines. You couldn't get the guy's name correctly." So I went back. I haven't filmed it yet, but I redid the entire script, and I'm going back and refilming it, and that's the quality control. Like,
which one?
It's Distilled History, the first episode where.
Oh, the very first. Okay.
Yeah. It's not even released. Yes.
Because I remember because you had like the green screen. I'm pretty sure, or
No.
that was like a second episode maybe. But you sent me one, and it was you were not quite confident yet being on camera by yourself.
Yeah, that was when I tried the first few episodes were me by myself, and like this one, it's just figuring out which I have the script redone. I'm gonna shoot all 4 scripts of Distilled History, then edit it down. But they're
You need to go watch that, by the way.
Oh yeah, but it's just like I can take criticism, I would rather hear something is bad and is shit than you fluffing my ego.
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't happen in this friend group.
Yeah, no.
No, we will humble your ass.
Yeah. Well, it's been about 2.5. This is going to be 2 episodes.
Yeah, I was going to say this might be a long one.
Yeah. No, I've been breaking it down to 90 minutes.
But I mean, honestly, like, I think in terms of episodes, because like I've actually, and I'm just gonna be honest about this, I've wanted to do an episode with you since like I saw your episode, because I was like, I used to talk to Addie about so many different like deep lore shit. Like me and Addie were the only friend group, any part of our friend group that were even on Reddit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like we were the only ones that knew what Twitter actually like deep hole like going down to.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so like she'd show me like something about like some ancient history, or like a lot of times, and I'm just gonna call you out on this, aliens.
Yeah.
A lot of shit about aliens.
I have a lot of alien shit,
and like
yeah.
we like it turns into jokes. It turns into like, well, what would happen if this happened? And it's like I sat there, I was like, this is gonna be a fun episode for me, because like obviously I can do that with you and Kyle all day long.
Yeah.
But like Addie really was that close friend I had that like I didn't really have to like filter myself.
Yeah, it's cool getting like different perspectives, because like you episode with you and Kyle is like I know relatively how it's gonna go. Addie, I know it's a lot of like catch up and just like weird like here, let's talk about religion,
Random
let's talk about
stories,
and that stuff. Even like Andy, I love bringing him up because he's just like off the wall, like humor.
But he's talking about serious subjects at the same time.
Which like I want to bring him back so bad, because like I had him on before Trump's election, and now having him after, he is
This will be interesting.
he's the liberal correspondent of the podcast. So
All right.
God. But yeah, like I mean, you've done so much with this, and like you were saying, like 5 years from now, like once you see like the difference and everything like that, dude, there's not a single person that's gonna be like, well, damn.
Yeah, it's already like I put this as my project on my resume, and when I did the interview for the news thing, they're like, yeah, we watched your episode, and like that the production quality already, even though 2 webcams and all that, they're like, holy shit.
Yeah.
It's literally Iron Man. Like,
You're literally making the absolute most out of almost the bare minimum.
yeah, made with a box of scraps in a cave.
I mean, hey,
He's Tony Stark, everybody.
Except I'll never get a goatee.
Or
I
Pam.
cannot pull off a goatee.
little soul patch.
No, it has to be
Flavor
beard.
saver.
It has to be a beard or
God
anything.
damn, that's
Like,
a fucking throwback phrase right there. Holy shit.
But
Shit carpet.
But this
my
has
God.
been an interesting episode. Thank you guys for joining again.
Of course.
Like, subscribe, buy my merch. This will come out around August, which is where on all the other videos will start.
Subscribe to the distillery.
Yeah. I have 3 different merch things. I have my literal interpretations of drinks. This is Moscow Mule. I have Cape Cod and Kentucky Buck coming out that I'll hand drew myself. Join the Discord. It's linked in the description below. And I hope you guys have a good one.